I got a question for you. For $10 million, what horror movie do you think you can survive in for a whole year? Now, when my dad asked me the same question, I thought to myself, bet, easy money. I said, scary movie, haunted house, maybe The Blackening. My dad looked at me like I disrespected my entire bloodline. He goes, nah, those are cop-outs. So I started to think really hard about the life choices I would make. So I hit the back of my horseshoe for good luck, wiped down my whiteboard and said, all right, we're doing this thing for real. Here's the plan. I'm going to take 5 actual horror movies, break them down with the villains, and see if I can actually realistically survive in there for an entire year in that universe. I don't want to hear none of that, bro, you're human, you'll die instantly. Like the white boy in 5th grade once said, I got the power and God ain't enemy on my side. Let me stop playing. I'm just a god. Alright, peasants, let's get to the video. But before we continue, I just want to say this video is sponsored by me and myself in my broke pocket. So if you don't mind leaving a like, comment, and subscribing if you enjoyed the video, thank you. It means a lot. And you know what? And if you also don't mind, just have a good day. Like, I hope, just have a good day. Have an amazing day. Have a blessed day. Amen. Oh, and happy Halloween. Okay, Ghostface is up first. And for those who don't know, Scream is really just about a mass killer who goes around stalking teens with prank calls and really stabbing folks with a knife. And some skills that Ghostface has would be his sneakiness, his intimidation and taunts through prank calls, and a lot of knives. And with no super strength, regeneration, and no other real abilities you really care about, I can honestly say, a full year? Easy. I'm not answering no random phone calls. I'm not throwing no parties. I'm not going to the woods at night alone. Ghostface only wins if you act like a dumb horror movie character. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't one of them. But if for some reason Ghostface decides he wants to pull up on me, I'ma hit him with that hasta la vista. Ming, 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 ming. You float too, you float too, you float too, you float too. I just want to start off by saying this isn't originally what I had planned for this segment, because I originally made the video, but then after talking to my peers and rewatching the second movie, ain't no way in hell I'm fighting Pennywise. I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you, bro. I get it, he's fear-based, and the fact that he can be beaten by not being afraid of him, but I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you. He's catching you lagging. I'm thinking I'm playing multiplayer, but I forgot it's a single player mode. He's catching you by yourself. It's a solo ISO match. I'm not fighting him. He's gonna hit me with the death ray and I'm just gone. But let me rewind real quick. For those who don't know, Pennywise the Dancing Clown is a clown in Derry that goes around terrorizing kids, shape-shifting into their worst fears, and then eating them. But like I said, ISO match. But let me list off some of his abilities. Fear, manipulation, shape-shifting, illusion, mind games. He doesn't even chase you with a knife. He gets in your head. He's Freddy Krueger in my mind, but worse. At least, granted, Freddy did come to the real world, but at least Freddy really gonna get you in your dream. Pennywise gonna make you think that you're dreaming, then you figure out it's not a dream, then you're dead. Unless God himself decides to say, my son blank, I'm going to protect you. I'm done. GG, it's game over. So with that being said, survivability, 0 out of 10. Unless I got my gang with me and then it's a roast fest. Then I feel like I'm safe. Until he turns into a ladybug. Then I'm cooked. Yes, I'm afraid of ladybugs. Don't laugh. Happy birthday to you. Next up, Babyface from Happy Death Day. This one's basically just Groundhog Day, but with a murder. Every time you die, it resets. But honestly, that's just free practice. Again, I can't die, so I just won't. Plan is easy. If I see the protagonist at any point in time, I'm booking it to the other side of the map. I'm not answering any unknown calls, and if I see anybody with a baby mask, they getting shot. Simple as that. I'm sorry. If I have to go to prison in the movie, I'm doing it. I'm gonna survive for the year. I don't care if I get incarcerated. The movie's like 2 hours long. And it's the second one. It's fine. And if I do shoot somebody, the day's gonna reset anyways if old girl dies. So I'm chilling. And honest survivability, I'm gonna say that's a 10 out of 10. I don't see any way the plan fails. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. Next up, Heart Eyes. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When he first came out, I had to talk to the devs because these patch notes weren't adding up. Heart Eyes was cracked off rip. I thought he could teleport. I thought he had super strength, super speed, and I wasn't fighting that at first. But then the devs told me it was just 3 of them. That's still semi a problem because I don't know where they are. Because by the looks in the movie, Homegirl didn't even realize Homeboy was in your closet already. I'm being watched from a distance without knowing. So with that being said, I can't trust the cops. I can't trust the city I'm in. But luckily for me, I'm not in any relationship. So Hard Eyes has no reason to kill me. However, Hard Eyes has no problem killing anybody that gets in their way. So with that being said, like I said in the last part, I'm booking it to the other side of the map if I see any couple running my way. Anybody that got a Valentine's, love, couple, anything, relationship, get away from me. Back up 10 feet. They get shot once again. If I have to get arrested, wait, I can't get arrested because she's a cop. I'm gonna have to just say at Valentine's Day. Honestly, I'm gonna hold a sign up. Fuck relationships. Respectfully. I ain't doing none of that. Nah, because I can't get arrested. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I'm gonna have to give this one a 5 out of 10 because there's just a chance I might get shot just because I was in the area. So I'm gonna just have to stay indoors and hope by some means that I had no encounter with no woman that day that looked romantic.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
And last but not least, from Friday the 13th, standing at 7 feet tall, superhuman strength, and basically immortal. And unless I do some ritual at his mom's grave, I'm basically cooked. And how do you survive, Jason? Simply, you don't go to Crystal Lake. That's it. This man has one GPS location. You could literally live your whole life and never cross paths. Why y'all camping anyways? Touch grass, not curse forest. And if I just survive there for a whole year, yeah, no chance. Jason would turn me to a new camp activity in less than 3 days. So, that's 1 out of 10 for me, boss. I ain't gonna lie. Probably 0, -6, -2. I'm dead. Yeah, so, that's my horror movie survivalist. It didn't go originally as planned because this is not my first draft of me recording this, but after rewatching some of these movies and just talking, like I said, to my peers, I realized, like again, you could talk a big game, but on some real stuff, some of these folks got some crazy stats. Like we got to talk to the developers about what they got going on with some of these horror movie abominations. But again, like I said, Ghostface, easy claps. Pennywise, no sir. Happy Death Day, I got that. Hard Eyes, maybe. And Jason, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am, he is built different. But now I want to know, what horror movies do you think you could survive? Drop it in the comments below. Don't cheat saying Scooby-Doo or Shrek. That doesn't count. Anyways, that's it for me. Like and subscribe. And remember, if Ghostface calls, just text him back. New phone, who this? This is Blank. Leave a message after the beep.
I just want to wish you a happy Halloween. And for anyone who made it this far in the video, I wanted to say hi to you today. And tonight, I hope you sleep well. And I'll make sure to tuck you under bed tonight when I'm sleeping under your bed.